What's going on, everybody? Howard Bender here from Fantasy Alarm, and NFL Week 6 is upon us, which means more opportunities to win money playing NFL DFS. We've got amazing stuff going on over at fantasyalarm.com that you want to get into. But for here, we're talking value plays, not just DFS bargains, but actual value plays. It's not necessarily about the cost. It's about the return you're expected to get. So let's start off here with some of my favorite DFS value picks for NFL Week 6, and it begins with Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. 6,700 on DraftKings, 8,000 on FanDuel. Might sound a little pricey, but compared to the other QBs, it's not. And at this price, we're getting unbelievable value with how much Dak is going to be throwing the football this week. This game has a 52 over-under, so we're expecting points. But given the Lions' usual game plan and the fact that Dallas can't stop the run, we expect a heavy dose of David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs on the Detroit side, which means the Cowboys could be playing from behind, and that puts Dak throwing heavily, especially in the second half. He's already throwing for an average of 38 times per game. He's got 2 300-yard efforts over his last 3, and he's got 2 TD passes in each of the last 3 games as well. Detroit ranks 11th in DVOA against the pass, but they're allowing the 6th most passing yards per game and the 13th most fantasy points per game to opposing quarterbacks. At the running back position, y'all know I'm in on Bijan Robinson, 6,600 on DraftKings, 8,500 on FanDuel. Listen, if Zach Robinson continues to have Kirk Cousins throw 50 times a game, then fine. I'm forever out on Bijan. But this game lines up beautifully for us this week against Carolina, and Bijan's price has never been lower. The Panthers rank 26th in DVOA against the run. They're allowing the 6th most rushing yards per game. They've given up 9 rushing touchdowns, and they also allow the 2nd most fantasy points per game to the running back position. If Bijan can't do it now, then yes, we're done. At the wide receiver position, give me all the Josh Downs you can give me. 5,500 on DraftKings, 6,100 on FanDuel. No Michael Pittman's huge for the value of Downs, who is going to be a PPR monster in this game. We prefer Joe Flacco under center than Anthony Richardson, but we still want Downs for the volume that he should see. The Titans' pass defense is vastly improved, and they're coming off a bye, so don't expect big yardage totals, but the number of targets Downs is going to see will ensure a big payoff from this salary. And then finally, at the tight end position, how about a little Chig Okonkwo from the Tennessee Titans on the other side of that game? Only 3,300 on DraftKings, 4,900 on FanDuel, which means he doesn't have to do a whole lot in order to retain some value here and 3x your investment. Sometimes you just want to throw a dart and get some value at tight end. This is the position to do it. Coming off a bye, we expect head coach Brian Callahan to have Will Levis properly prepared for this matchup, and efficiency is going to be the key, just like it was in the preseason. And the Colts defense is soft, ranks 24th in DVOA against the pass, 30th in DVOA against the tight end. They also allow the 2nd most fantasy points per game to the tight end position. So there you go. There's some good quality value plays. And as always, if you don't subscribe over at fantasyalarm.com, do yourself a favor. Get on over there, fantasyalarm.com/win. When you sign up for the monthly or the annual, we're going to give you a 7-day free trial to get you started. So win with the family this weekend, and it pays for that subscription. I'm Howard Bender from Fantasy Alarm, and we'll catch you next time.